What's going on, guys? TsukudaBros 2 here with you. We're gonna play a Steam-suggested free-to-play game. It popped up, it looked pretty interesting, and I actually enjoyed it. I played it for about 40 minutes, and I'll just show you kind of a run-through of how to beat it. If anyone's tried it, they get a little confused. There's some postings and people can't seem to beat it, so I figured I'd give you guys a hand and also demonstrate the game, because it's pretty cool. So if you have a Steam account, excuse me, so if you have a, fucking knows, if you have a Steam account, you should give it a try. Free to play. It's a quick little game. Takes about 30 minutes to an hour, probably the first time. So let's give it a try. So it's called Blameless. Here we go. Start new.
I'm an architect, freelance, so I take job offers as they arise.
I like walks on the beach.
So when this guy called me, I was relieved I could finally get a paying job.
Ooh.
He said he needed help with interior design for his house that he was building.
For his
I always
hiney.
respected people who can do construction, so I naturally agreed to come and take a look.
In the middle of the
I already
night.
had a couple of ideas. It was already quite late, but he insisted on me coming over the same day.
I bet.
I tried to comply because I didn't want to lose this offer.
Gonna lose your life!
I drove there with my car. His house was all the way over in the suburban area.
What else would you
Quite
drive
remote, but with other houses nearby, quiet place. The man met me at the front gate. It was a temporary fence, and the gate was made of rotting wooden planks.
Ooh.
He started showing me around the
Descriptive.
yard. It seemed weird that there was a large garbage container blocking the way, so we had to go through the garage to get inside the house. He took me through the rooms, so I started looking around. At one point, I saw a stain, and at first glance it seemed like brick dust.
I did not have
But
sex with
then
that
I
lady.
realized it was blood, spilled on the floor. I thought that maybe there was another worker who got injured, so I turned to tell the man. That's when I saw his hand raised to hit me. He was holding a metal rod. Before I could defend
Wiener
myself,
rod.
he hit me in the head. I
So-
must have passed out. I don't know how long I was out. When I woke up,
My butt hurt. So this game teaches you a good lesson. If you're gonna meet someone in an isolated area at night, text some of your friends or your family. Tell them what's going on. That way, if your ass ends up missing or murdered, you know they have a general area and a person to look into. It's just common sense. I mean, it's still a fun little game, but just heads up. Oh, I'm sorry. Press press enter to continue. Sorry. So the game has 4 achievements. Pretty sure I already got them, but I'm pretty sure I can tell you how to get them as we play the game.
that hurt.
Oh, that hurt. So one is for exploring, looking at weird things. So you'll see a question mark, like right there where the B is.
Bloodstain does not look like it's the result of a banal injury.
Paint?
This
Paint?
looks like something was being dragged across the bloodstain.
What is it? I don't know. I do know, but I'm not telling. So just make sure to check the question
Blood
marks,
hasn't completely dried out yet.
and you should get one of the achievements.
Better look some more.
Just exhaust the options, make sure nothing comes up. You also see a little cell phone right here. Click left mouse. He'll investigate
Phone
it.
is smashed. No way it's gonna work anytime soon.
So if you press the right mouse button, it puts an item away. You can use the mouse wheel to go through your inventory. Some items are inventory items, others aren't.
I can't get further through here. There's no door handle.
So like I said, if you see the magnifying glass, just keep hitting
Why would
it.
he hit me and then lock me in here?
Usually brings up a point of interest. There's another one up here.
I might be able to get further through the attic.
So obviously this video is a spoiler video because it tells you kind of how to beat the game. It's a cool little game. I like the look of it. People did a pretty good job. So you can put the metal rod right here. Go like this. And there's some other tools strewn about. There's, you know, a saw. There's some shit over there. I can't seem to open this door. I don't know if you can. I've only found one way to get out of the first part of this game. In the beginning of the game, you take the metal pipe with the smaller pipe or the rod while it's locked in the vise. I think that's the vise. And you get this, you gotta loosen it up a bit. And you get this. And right click drops items if you're confused how to do that. See, there's a hammer. I don't know what this shit does, but you can go like this. And then you can go... Yay! So this advances you in the story and in the house.
Shit, it's dark.
Press C to crouch.
What the hell was that?
I don't know.
There we go.
It's another question mark. See right here, the game's saving. Totally shouldn't have touched that, but oh well.
A library card belonging to Helen Woodward. How did it get here?
I don't know. We'll find out. So that's another item. So what you want to do, this part actually has two possible ways to solve it. So first you can get the bolt right here. And then you can right click it, you can pick this up and drop it. You can look, sorry, you can look right here.
It's holding with the wires.
Just investigate it.
It's holding with the wires.
It does a little remix. I forgot how to do this part though. You go, maybe you need the bolt out. Okay, so you have the bolt, you hold the bolt and then you click on the, right. You can interact with any objects in front of you. Try both the screw and the wire cutter. So we have the wire cutter. Drop the wire cutter like a dummy. So you want to go like this. You hit the right, then the left. And see this, the hole is centered. And then you go like this. Put it together. And that's your first way. So you can cut these two wires right here. Or you can go this way. Once you put the wire cutter together, you also get an achievement, I think, or you should. But if you didn't want to do it that way, you can do it this way. You pick up this pole, put it in here like that. I don't know why you can't just climb the fucking thing, but whatever. And you can pick that up. So you either have the crowbar or the wire cutter. Doesn't make a difference. You get the same result. There's also a wood plank right here, or somewhere over here. It's weird. Sometimes there's a wood plank. There it is. So I've only found two solutions thus far. We'll do the wire cutter. I think it's a little more interesting. Like a criminal or a burglar. Cool. Alright. Go like this. Boop. Gonna break further into his house. And the developers did a pretty good job. I mean, the atmosphere is pretty cool for an indie free-to-play game. It's pretty cool. Oh, no.
Shit.
No. So right here is another point of interest.
Stain again.
Right. It's like, it looks like a blood stain. If we go on here, there's another clue. You have to crouch to see it. And just keep flipping to the right side of it, and eventually you'll see a note right here.
The fuse box opener is locked in the old house in my duffel bag.
And you just keep pressing the mouse button until they talk, and that registers that you've noticed it and you've interacted with it. So we advance and go like this, down the stairs. Shit gets spooky. So it's kind of cool.
I like the look of that dark corridor. Let's see if the light switch.
So there's a light switch here. There's also, I'll show you. There's a flashlight. And press F to use it. It doesn't light things up too much. But I'll turn this light on too just to show you. So the flashlight is the last room on the left. But the more important area to look at is right here.
What the hell?
No.
Shit, she's dead.
So you can check her
Look
head.
at her face. I gotta get out of here and call for help.
Remember to keep clicking until it exhausts the possibilities. Touch the murdered body, that's not good.
It's the address. mistress of this house. Was she invited here too?
The killer is bisexual. Get a set of keys, which we'll use later. Just double check. So we say bye-bye to the dead body. Turn off the lights. We don't want to be found near a dead body. Oh, and then we're outside in the spooky zone.
The house.
So here you have a few options, but first, it's interesting if you go over here in this little house, a little hut right here. Look at the tiles. Just drop them. Just get them out of the door. The doorway, they block it otherwise, you see. So you gotta move them. Oh! But another point of interest. So you look at the note.
13 July 2001. Subject. Final reminder letter. Dear Mr. Hopkin.
So it just talks about 3 ladders and some other construction equipment that is going to be repossessed. They didn't pay their bills.
We still haven't received back.
Acting's not so great, but it's pretty cool.
13 July.
And then
This must be one of the 3 suspension ladders mentioned in the letter.
so there's another achievement in the game. So we have 2 ladders thus far, so there's a 3rd one somewhere, and it gets you towards the end of the game. So I'll show you what to do. I'll show you both options. So you can do the old-fashioned garage way like this. And when you do that, don't forget to take the key. There are 2 keys. You'll need it later, regardless of what choice you want. So what you can do is you can go in here, and then this is the 3rd ladder. And you might have guessed you can put the 3rd ladder up here, and that basically gets you at the end of the game for all intents and purposes. That's also an achievement if you solve the puzzle that way, but let's pretend you didn't. So we're gonna go like this.
This is the way out.
So you play with this, and you look, the left button. Oh no.
Jesus. This place is scary.
Some shit just fell through the ceiling. And then sadly, you'll notice that the power is up.
No power.
So what
The
we got?
electric must have tripped for the whole garage.
So what we got to do is the fuse box. Remember the note said the way to open the fuse box is in a duffel bag. So the duffel bag is over here. So this is the hut with the note and the broken ladder. So you just go left, go straight. You look at this. Use your key again. You don't really need the key, but you can take it. You can open it now, and into the duffel bag we go.
Anything useful here?
You go like
What's
this. And look at it, click again.
I believe this thing can open fuse boxes.
What? So what you want to do, so this is how to restore the garage door opener. You go back upstairs. A little lost, sorry. That's the garage. Just to the side of the garage is where we came from. Get the fuse opener. Put it up here. This is where the note was about the duffel bag. Open. And you can fuck with these switches, but if you're smart, you'll notice the note, which I missed.
Honey, if the circuit trips again, first turn on the RCD switch, the smallest one, and then the rest of them.
All right.
The orange one last. Make sure you first hear a click after you turn the RCD on. It may take a couple of seconds, otherwise it will trip again. I need to take a look at this before we hand the keys over to the new owner.
And that should unlock an achievement for finding notes. I think there are only about 4 achievements. If you have any questions, I'll try and answer them. But I think you should be good. So you hit this little black switch right here first. Like say, wait a few seconds. Then you can hit these. then the orange one. Then you get zapped. Fuck. Getting electrocuted is not fun. I've been electrocuted very lightly. It is it's pretty creepy. So that'll turn on the power. So this is your choice. So now we have the ladder. You can go up the ladder way. You can climb up the ladder, and you just go off the side of the garage, and you'll get an achievement. But if you go this way, I actually think it's a little scarier. So we'll do this. Oh shit!
Get away from
Just
me.
crouch. You run. So if you jump, you'd be right there. And you can come off the bit. Oh shit! He's gonna kill me.
There he is.
And that's the end. You beat it.
Whitewater Police.
Where'd he
Stay
go?
where you are. You're under arrest.
Okay.
Get down on your knees.
That
I didn't
suck.
do anything.
Get on your knees now. You are under arrest.
No. So it's a pretty cool little free-to-play game. I liked it. Like I said, there's two
See what
ways
happened?
here and there to
Chasing me
do
with a
puzzles.
rod in his hand. He must have hidden when he saw the police cars pulling up to the gate.
Sounds very
Mr.
convincing.
Malcolm, we searched the yard thoroughly and didn't find any evidence suggesting there was another man.
He sounds just as
No,
convincing.
he was there. He was the owner who called me.
Owner who called
The
me.
former owners sold the house due to personal financial problems 2 weeks ago. They moved to a different town on the other side of the country. The private company who owns it now proved all their employees were off-site, having a team building activity that night.
Team building
How
activity.
could you not find evidence of him? I'm telling you, he was there.
He'll believe that.
You. Our officers got a phone call from one of the neighbors reporting lights coming on in the house and suspicious person moving on site.
No.
They gave us your description. They never saw another man.
No.
How could that be? This doesn't make any sense.
Let's cut the crap.
What?
It does make pretty clear sense to me.
Yeah.
I have to say that I honestly don't believe any part of your bullshit story that you're giving me here.
No.
Everything suggests that you murdered that woman.
No,
You
I...
found the victim's blood on your clothes and your hands.
Oops.
You had the victim's wallet in your pocket.
Wait.
And the officers caught you fleeing the crime scene.
No.
You. No one else. Guess whose fingerprints match the ones we found on the victim's body?
Shit.
I don't know why you murdered that woman.
I did it.
But I'll guarantee you're never getting out.
Fuck.
You're going down, Mr. Blameless.
So apparently his last name is Blameless. It's kind of strange. I don't think there's another way to beat it. I think you're always guilty because you need the key to beat the game technically. So you're always touching the woman's body. You don't have to pick up the wallet. He just doesn't talk about it if you don't. So it just changes the ending very slightly. But you know, free to play, it's a cool little game. I like the look of it. The guy chasing you with the rod's kind of scary for a second. So it's a cool atmosphere. You know, and again, it's free, so I hope they continue to work on it. Hopefully make an alternate ending or expand the idea. It's a lot of fun to play, so thank you for watching. I hope you give it a try. Again, it's called Blameless. It's on Steam. It's free to play. Maybe there are other ways to solve the puzzles I haven't figured out, but I just wanted to give you kind of a quick run through if you
That's
wanted to
what
get the
all came
achievements.
For me. And it was far from over.
So I'm guessing they're going to keep working on it. So we'll see what happens over time. And again, thank you for watching. Be well. Keep gaming. Have fun, guys. Take care. Bye.